Hey guys, quick note before I get started today. If you're watching on Instagram, you no longer have to head to my YouTube channel to watch the full version of this clip. Just go to my Instagram profile and you'll find parts 1, 2, and 3 right there. Wanted to share a quick anecdote today, which, if you can believe my parents, is actually somewhat adorable. My mom would always share the story of coming into my room at nighttime when I was a child to say goodnight to me, and I'd be obviously in the bed, but I'd be surrounded by 15, 20, easily 15 to 20 stuffed animals. I loved my stuffed animals as a kid. And I'd make sure that they were all tucked in and they all had room and they were all warm, over worrying whether I had enough room or could even turn around or whatever. And to me, that's really exemplary of the fact that as children, we're all taught to think of animals in a certain way. You know, be kind to animals, be loving toward animals. Animals are our friends. We form relationships and bonds with animals. We're not mean to them. We're not cruel toward animals. But at the same time, we are conditioned to engage in behavior that causes imprisonment, torture, killing, cruelty, violence, namely through our consumption of animal products such as meat, dairy, fish, and eggs. It's really interesting to me how adults will shield children from that information, because they recognize that there is a contradiction, and that there is a discrepancy between what they teach children and what they're making children engage in. And quick anecdote along those lines, yesterday I was at the grocery store. I was talking to this lady about the horrible atrocities that are caused by dairy, for example. And she was taking all that in. She was being very open to it. She was very interested. But at some point, she kind of made this gesture toward her grandson of like, oh, maybe you shouldn't hear this. Because I think she recognized that, we have him consume dairy. Now he's hearing about all the horrible stuff that dairy causes. And he's going to ask questions later, and wouldn't that be uncomfortable? And I really think that's why a lot of adults go through life kind of knowing on some level that what they're consuming causes a lot of really, really horrible stuff. But they sort of go like, la, 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 I don't want to hear, I don't want to see, because I can't handle that contradiction. I don't want to have to deal with that. And I would invite you to actually not do that, but to break free from those shackles and to live according to the moral and ethical principles that you already believe in, which is that animal cruelty is wrong. And if you believe that, then you can't treat animals as property or resources. You have to recognize that animals are non-human individuals which deserve to be treated as such. So please comment, share, retweet, all that good stuff if you see any value in this video whatsoever. And as always, be vegan for peace.